Well, we're back at the ranch, or better known as the studio, for another selfie, and it looks like that's all you're going to get this week because I haven't been shooting anything since Mary's been gone. And of course, for those of you who don't know, Mary had a granddaughter. She had her granddaughter on Monday, and she's going to be gone till after Thanksgiving, so I don't have here to shoot or be with me in the video, and so I'm just working here, probably going to work all this weekend, so you'll just have to live with selfies, and after Thanksgiving we'll get back to our regular programming. So, well, I have work to do on this. I need to lay up some nacelles. I'm not sure I'm going to do that today. I'm feeling a little under the weather. It's cold and damp, and I'll be all right. But tomorrow for sure we'll lay up the nacelles, which will complete all the parts. And this is for the Museum of Science Fiction.org. I hope I'm saying it right this time. Or is it? Yes, the Museum of Science Fiction.org. And of course, if I say it wrong, you can see the title down there. We are building this big enterprise here, which is from my molds, from my own scratch build I did over 3 years ago. And we are building one and giving it to the museum to proudly put on display. And as always, we are looking for contributions. Anything from some of you who have written in. Christopher has offered to have me send him some parts to sand and clean up and preen and get primered. Ken Palco is doing the interior. Many of you have, but not that many, have given us contributions towards money needed to buy the materials we need to do this. Now, I've been out of pocket for most of it so far, but every bit helps, and you get your name on a plaque that will go in the museum, and you'll be happy to know you helped contribute to building another one of these beautiful enterprises. So, also, don't forget, Christmas is coming, and we have Cochranes for sale. I've got 2 here right now that are ready to go out the door, and many, many other items. As you well know, go look at our store at www.steveneillsgarage.com. Let's get busy with the day. Boy, oh boy, I gotta tell you, there were actually a lot of light leaks in this model, and they're pretty much 90% gone now. You just never know until you get in there. And I'll point out some of the ones that are interesting because, like this right here, that's actually going in this one here. That's not a gap. It's a gap, but it's filled with CA, and it's been filled with CA for a long time. And so the only way to fix that is to paint it. I had some underneath here too, which were bothering me. I see I still have one. Just one though. So I gotta get some more squadron putty. Oh yeah, it's doing it up in there too. So I gotta get more squadron putty up in there. And the thing is, you have to do this in the dark. Otherwise, if it's an office light, you don't see any of this stuff. Now, boy, what I've done here is I have masked off right to the edge of that, and you can see it, but you can see it less. I'm just using flat white paint because I really can't use anything else on it. And if you dab it in there, you'll actually, built enough of this, it will stop showing through. That's the plan. Because white actually is paint is fairly opaque. I'm seeing down here I've got some glows here that I don't like. So this is the thing is that the only way you're ever going to see those is if you're in a completely black room. So I really question fixing those. Cool. All the all the leaks are gone. All the blending's been done on the nacelles. Up underneath here, it looks like a high spot there, but it's not. It's just white paint, because the white paint did fix all the problems with the light leaks. And now what I need to do is go back over the whole model and get the stuff I missed, which is paint wise. I'm going to go over it. It did have, the real thing has these seams here, so I was getting ready to take those off, and I went, wait a minute, it has those, sort of. Revell did the best they could. But what I'm going to do is go around and go and touch up and get this thing all just perfect, and we're going to start putting decals on. Woo, boy. Okay, now the fun part. We do the touch-up painting, which I've already started, and I've done a bit on it, and but I found that there's a lot of gray areas that are kind of where I had over sprayed, and we're going to put it back to white using flat white. But you can see there's the spine where I touched up all the white paint, and how well that looks. That spot on the side there that was glowing. This really, really looks nice. Let's get some more paint on this. What a beautiful, beautiful job this turns out using Lou Del Maso's Aztec Dummy masks. I am so really pleased with how these turned out. And we are all done with them. And I'm not going to go real heavy duty with lots of them. And I kept them kind of subtle, and they're a little darker under here, but when there's light on them, no, they're not so dark. So because everything changes in the light, but it's you can see the belly's all done, the undersides and the nacelles. I'm missing this part here, and that's here that glows blue. Of course, it always glows blue because there's a fusion reaction going on inside, and that's what it's supposed to do. And I got some overspray on this, which I like the look of, but I may go over and just do a little wash on that. Tape it off and mask it again, but they're glowing still fine. So, but I'm really pleased. This looks really, really cool. So let's go upstairs and put some decals on. Well, we got some decals on, and I got to tell you, these decals are very weak because I very easily just with water. I just got a message. With water alone, I got a little tear in one, so I just put the microsol on it. Everybody's gotta love this stuff. And it's going through the scary wrinkly phase, and then it'll tighten up and look pretty nice later. So that's as far as I'm going to get for today, and we will be back tomorrow for more fun with the Enterprise. Oh, what the heck, you gotta see it lit up one more time. What if somebody watches one of these selfies for the first time and thinks, well, that's interesting, I wonder if he's gonna light it. So we always light it, right? But you can now see that I got, oh, the light leaks. Yeah, they're gone. Don't it look great? Well, it looks good. You know, yours may vary. I don't get busy here as I do my Brian De Palma shot. All right, see ya tomorrow.